of these people here for many, many years.
Hmm.
There's nothing they can get them on.
I'm from Utah. I don't know all these people up here. Mr. Bundy, you know, I heard about this via Facebook and stuff, and I called Ryan, the founder of the OMA, asked him if, you know, what was going on, if he needed my help. He said yes, and I came here the next day, camper, four-wheeler, the works. And I've been asked to stay, and I told him I would be here as long as I was needed.
All right, we really appreciate that. If you get
that's pretty much
if you can't,
the most intel. I'm not going to give evaluation on people up here, so I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude or to cut those people off that's wanting to know, but I'm not here to give evaluations of the people out here. Most of them I don't really know.
Hey, Bill, there's something that somebody said earlier on the line that I don't know if it's true or not, but there was somebody who was saying that supposedly there's some local Clark County police that are ready to move in to assist you should things get froggy. I don't know if that's hearsay or if that's fact, but I just wanted to let you know that someone...
I can't say if that's a fact or not. I know that a lot of the feds that was moved out were replaced by local enforcement. For what their purpose was, I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just letting you know that it was said. I'm not calling it true or not true. I'm just letting you know that it's a fact that it was said, that earlier on this call someone came and said that they have a source in the sheriff's or police or whatever in Clark County, and they made this claim that they're ready to back you up if things get froggy. I do not know if that's true. All I know is a claim was made, and that's all I know.
Well, the officer in question told them that they don't particularly care for the BLM people, and they're not too pleased with Sheriff Gillespie. And his basic reason for coming on like he did, what y'all saw this morning, is because the National Law Enforcement Association or whatever, in fact, came here. Sheriffs from many states came here. Senators, congressmen, and whatever else came here from numerous states. And one of them, Sheriff Mack, I believe it was, pretty much winged his ass. And some of the sheriff's deputies here aren't very pleased with the way they feel betrayed and humiliated. You know, this man was elected by the people to represent them and protect them, and he turned on them. And from what when I asked about it, I was told he's fixing to retire. He don't really give a shit. I don't know because I don't know the man. I'm just saying that's what I was told.
Yeah, I'll plead the fifth on my opinion of Sheriff Gillespie because there's ladies present on this call.
All right.
Now,
I work with the Tooele County Sheriff's Office in Utah for search and rescues. I work with them for animal rescues. I actually had one of their horses on my property that we brought back from damn near dead. So I do work with my local law enforcement in Tooele County, Utah. I have an extremely good rapport with them, and as an outfitter, I actually assist them if needed to get ammo for their AR-15s. I have no problem with our sheriff's department up there. I've met with Sheriff Frank Park. We have a good relationship, and I volunteer my service to them for free for search and rescue for people.
Well, we all appreciate that, sir, and we appreciate everything you're doing, and God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you. And please, I understand I'm not trying to explain this for praise or anything. I'm doing this for my country and for the people that I swore an oath in 1979. I took that oath again in 1987 as a law enforcement officer.
My dad's a Vietnam vet, 1968 to 1969. That's a Vietnam vet.
I'm about a fourth or fifth generation veteran. My daughters both served in the military. One served in Afghanistan on the front lines. So we are a family, long history of soldiers and veterans.
As the son of a veteran, I appreciate you, sir.
Highway Patrol is issuing silent runs right now. So if they are coming, they're not saying where they're going, but if they're headed out in that direction, there's no lights, no sirens. So keep your eyes peeled. So, boots on the ground, what do you think
is the main threat right now in that Ground Zero area?
Right now, the biggest threat we have is they are, in fact, regrouping. They've done this twice already. They are regrouping for a major assault now that they figure we're gone. Most of us are gone. And we are very likely fixing to have them Waco on our hands.
Can we just escort them out of there? There's different people that have offered some mainstay, some refugees nearby. If you guys can just grab them and go. I mean, as far as the land, we're worried about their security mainly. But, you know, does it make sense to get out?
Something's distorting you a little bit.
Does it make sense to get out, or do you guys want to hold ground?
We can't actually get out. We're not being forced or trapped in here. We can't leave. They got our identities, and they plan on getting us when we get home, sooner or later, somehow or another. And that was told us by a state patrol officer. The point here is, we made a commitment to come down here and help Mr. Bundy. Our primary goal, objectives here is, 1, to protect the family, 2, to protect the protesters and anybody else here, and to help Mr. Bundy get back his demands and stuff, getting his cattle back and everything else. Now, after today, when things were seen, vehicles, we've had scouts out. We've sent people to the motel that was supposed to be cleaned out. We've got things spotted, and we're going to, in the morning, next time somebody sees something, we want to see photographs. They know I've got internet. I will get pictures if I can. I've got cameras. I got camcorders. I haven't been in the field that much because I'm sitting here running the command post.
Boots on the ground, if you don't mind. Do you know how to use Twitter by chance?
I have a Twitter account.
All right. We're using pound oath before orders. If you've got actual confirmation, confirmable video, any sort of live feed, any sort of pictures, preferably timestamps of what's going on out there, by all means, if you could use pound oath before orders, that's what we've been trying to use for anything that's confirmable, okay?
Well, I have a page on my Facebook thing called Eyes and Boots. That's where it's a national group that I founded, that if anybody wants to go to my Facebook page and look up to Eyes and Boots, and you'll see it there, and I post pictures there, and I ask anybody to post intel of sightings, activities, and be able to make sure it's verifiable or verified. I will do my best to get photos on that page. But I also realize my computer internet access has already been hit. It's taken me since 6 o'clock this morning just to get online to get Facebook. And I'm not writing reports on Facebook anymore. I contacted a few friends on my list, asked them to call me to talk to them via landline.
10-4.
Because right now, landline is more secure for me to talk on now than the computer is by far. Because of the way I'm set up with this camper and the overhead tin roof and the tin building and the generator running outside. I don't know if you can hear the generator.
Where do those armored vehicles get out to?
We actually recommended to send a couple people with generators. Hopefully they can handle that. Are you guys in need of any other supplies mainly?
Well, we've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of water. People have been coming by pretty regular with truckloads of food and water. I've got, one thing of food here. I've told them to utilize the food I have here and save their supplies. The Bundys do have a fund, and they are buying pizzas and Cokes and water, for us, and it does get down here. We've got porta toilets here. We've got a dumpster out here, and they're bringing in a water truck, a truck that's going to park with I don't know how many gallons of water.
Is the ranch's water supply cut off?
They damaged some of the water sources for their cattle. They did do that.
That was Bureau of Land Management that did that?
Yes, sir. Now, somebody called and told me that they were told by somebody here that 3 of his sons were arrested and stuff. Okay, what actually happened is 2 it was two of his ranch hands, saw somebody up at the water hole supply for the cattle, went up there, and when they tried to come back, BLM apprehended them and was detained. And when we got the call, we drove 35 miles, I think. And when we got there, they had released him in the middle of an intersection and took off with about 200-300 head of his cattle with cattle trucks. They had about a half-hour head start. We could not catch up with those cattle trucks, so we kind of let them go. Our main thing was to get the people, secured, and we did do that. But it wasn't his three sons arrested.
Was there any altercations outside of the first morning where there was a lady got tased while they were trying to get some of the trucks out of the way and people were standing in front of them and, being a little bit
that thing, they took one lady to the ground. She was like 54 years old. And apparently before that, they wrestled a woman that was pregnant to the ground. And that's one guy tried to stop her, and that's when the guy that got tased. It was a contact tase. It wasn't shot with the wire and all. That's the only conflict that I'm aware of that actually happened.
So that's the real
that
only
happened
altercation.
Before I got here.
Yeah, that was really the only altercation since you've been there. Everybody's been pretty level heads.
Yes, sir, that I'm aware of. Yes, we've been very calm and, we haven't done anything. Our posture has been just sidearms, not dressed up like Rambo, walk around with 14 AKs and stuff like that, 4-foot Bowie knives. We're not presenting ourselves in a threatening or intimidating manner, but we're also wearing sidearms. They know we are armed. If we feel there's a threat, we have commo, we will call, and then those people will come lock, stock, and barrel. Right now, we don't have the manpower now to secure this place properly. I have been going for, at least 20-something hours right now.
Hey, are you in touch with Brian?
Brian? Who is Brian?
We were told that a gentleman that had called earlier, if it was Ryan or Brian, that was basically the liaison for the ranchers to the militias.
That's Ryan, R-Y-O-A-N. He is, in fact, the founder of the OMA.
Okay.
Yes, he's doing it. Asked if anybody had a problem with me kind of being the command post coordinator. And I'm not a commander. I don't command anybody. I assist whatever they need, and I get intel from the militia, give it to Ryan. Ryan gets intel to me, and I give it to the militia. Kind of a liaison in between Ryan and the militia and other people themselves.
As far as you can tell, has Ryan mainly been the guy in and out of the house right now?
Yes, sir. Mr. Bundy keeps him pretty much to his side as much as humanly possible. We have also posted bodyguards with him that do not leave his side.
All right, 10-4. We appreciate you chiming in, man. If you got to cut loose or whatever to save juice, go ahead.
I just need to get some rest, sir. I'm exhausted.
I'm holding on to your number. Brian, so basically in the chain of command, how would you say you fall in? It's obviously right now the rancher, and then Brian's taking the liaison position, and then you've got a couple other guys that are looking out for each other.
Mr. Bundy has personally put Ryan in charge over everybody, including all the militias. Ryan is his right-hand man.
Cool, man.
And
all right, get some.
I'm second after Ryan, I guess you could say.
Okay, I totally appreciate that, man. Keep us updated when you get back up. The phone call.
I just heard about y'all tonight.
Okay. The call won't
a friend of mine on
until...
Facebook gave me your number, so.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll be back on, after this segment goes out, we'll be back on approximately 8 p.m. Central Standard Time later on today.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
but we do need some help out here. We do need some help out here if we can get it. I know we got some people en route, but we don't know who, how many, nothing.
All right, everybody heard that live. That's your request. What was your first and last name again, sir?
My name is Bill, B-I-L-L, Keebler, like the cookies, but no relation.
That's right. All right. I just want to make sure we could touch base later on. I'm going to have to be looking out for you, making sure you're okay, bro. Keep us posted. We're going to be here. And again, please try to chime in 16 hours.